But I don't know, man. That's a large amount of meth, and I know you ain't trapping.
So apparently T.I. was out there wilding on the side of the highway or something. But you know, in Georgia, they have super speeder laws. You get a regular speeding ticket, and if you go over a certain mile per hour, then you get a super speeder ticket.
That wasn't the first time Ti got pulled over,
No, it's not. T.I.,
fucked up.
we talking about Tip here.
Yeah, and
But
the stories I heard about him and Tiny putting
well,
e pills up women butt. How you putting
that
e
ain't
pill up?
nothing new. Mm,
But
different
why
pills.
you putting it up
I
somebody's
found
butt?
another book.
Oh yeah, I forgot that new thing that they guys called chugging.
I don't
The
know. White
kids.
folk used to put a line of cocaine on folk PPs
No,
and
but the kids,
snort
a
it
new
on.
thing that the kids
Hey,
doing,
Michael.
so you can't smell it on your breath and it doesn't come out your pores.
And shit like
They
that'll kill you.
chug it up their butt, and apparently it gets them drunk faster. I'm cool. I'm cool.
It'll also make you die faster.
Yeah, that's
But last night I was
too
poking
much.
around the internet and I found another book about Diddy. This one from 2001. So now we got another reading list, y'all.
Everybody coming out the woodworks on
These
Diddy.
side. No, this is from 2001. So it's all kind of dirt that was relevant at that time in this book. So we gonna go be messy. I got a Dollar Tree haul. I was gonna go to the other Dollar Tree, but it's entirely too cold outside. I ain't going nowhere. Oh yeah, and did you know if somebody is overdosing, if you shove ice cubes up their butt, it work like Narcon?
Narcan.
Yeah,
I had Narcan a couple people before. You know, my homie
yeah,
that
but
I
they
go down
say
there and visit.
if you don't have no Narcan,
I had to Narcan him a
if
couple
you
times.
shove some ice cubes up they butt, like a lot of ice cubes up they butt,
Yeah.
it'll it'll bring them back from the overdose. Just in case we ever
Michael James, what you mean? The Rim Army. What you mean? The Rim
what's
Army. I
that?
get it.
Yeah,
Peace
D
and wealth
side.
from
I
Michael
ain't finna
James.
test it out, but that's what they say.
Wait a
Good
minute,
morning,
different view.
everybody.
D side. Good afternoon. We're gonna finish this live stream from last night. Old Sugarfoot saying fuck the black community again.
How is I'm dangerous?
Mad at the butthurt at the black community again is fuck us. But my
Y'all ain't
cash
did
app
that for me.
is
It's
fuck the
like
black community. I don't trust y'all. This, that, and the third. I ain't fucking with y'all. I ain't giving y'all shit. But y'all can cash at me at General Otten.
that boy be wildin'.
What bothers me, and I said this last night, it bothers the fuck out of me when he keeps saying, fuck y'all, I don't want to talk to y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all, fuck y'all. And he keeps repeating now how much he doesn't want to talk to us while talking to us. If you don't want to
And
talk
he
to us,
won't shut up.
why do you keep coming back? Like, you know, only black people watch your channel. Why don't you go over to another sector? Hmm? Why don't you go over to the Asian community sector and try to network
He's
there?
still streaming from the pits of hell.
Because I notice you do that. Like, you talk about how much you rocking with the Asian community and you pick them first, but you don't never see you over there networking in those areas. Why don't you go over there? Why do you think that saying, oh, I'm looking to work with Kim Jong Un and whatever the other names are, why do you think saying that is going to get you their attention? It's not. It's not. No Asian people watch you.
Mm-mm. And you know
Like I
what?
said,
If he was over there shouting all this shit out, you know what would have happened?
they'd put his ass in jail.
They'd They'd have been to kick that door in and dragged him off, kicking and screaming on that live, and
Yep.
never to be seen again.
Yep.
Out in organs, everybody. Out in
Yep.
organs.
They harvested them organs real quick. And he just started like, getting high and doing whatever. So his lungs and his organs are fresh.
because he seen me and
They
my
wouldn't
nigga
want my
Fred.
shit.
Pickle my
They wouldn't want my shit. They look up my medical history and be like, throw the motherfucking organs away.
My nigga Fred getting all that money. Yes. He seen me and my nigga Fred getting all that money, and he brought his ass from Riverside and came on Guilford. Like I said, when I first went on Guilford, Richard wasn't even on Guilford.
See there.
There, they see that lie. You said you met him in school.
They went to middle school together, wasn't
Yeah, you said it was over. What's that? It sounds like a food. Margarita Pina.
Yeah.
But don't nobody want to never give my nigga Fred his credit. And Fred be wild. Like I said, he wild. How he is now. What he do? What he was. So I did this myself. But for the most part, yes. Yes, Freddie Pistols is the first nigga that I started getting money with on Guilford. You crazy as fuck.
I thought it was somebody else. It was Pooh something.
Pooh, no.
He said every girl he wanted I took, and I was always in his way. That's impossible. I never had sex with a bitch that nigga had sex with, except for one bitch that he tried to convince me to run a train on. I cut it out in the middle. Like, man, I can't do it. So, like I said, maybe he might feel like that. Maybe a female he was talking to may have liked me better. I don't know. But I've never talked to and never tried to talk to any female that nigga ever talked to. The only thing I ever did with him and bitches is pull him off bitches when he was whooping their ass.
What did you talking about? You said when y'all first met, he was jealous that Margarita Pena liked you over him. That's what you said.
Tell it.
Now all of a sudden, he saw you getting money on the block, and that's where y'all met.
It.
That don't make no sense. He saw you get money on the block. That's not going to make somebody come over and fuck with people that they don't know because they see them getting money. You said that y'all met in middle school. You said your first day, he was mad at you, and y'all was ready to fight over Margarita Pena.
Mm-hmm.
And you just said you never
down to his outfit.
And now you saying you never mess with any girls that he messed with, which doesn't make sense. When y'all first met, y'all was ready to fight over a girl.
According to him.
See, this is what I mean by his stories always change. They always change. Depending on who he talking to.
Hey, Corey.
If he talking to black people, he say, "Oh, it was the black community and my baby moms and Richard Booz and Lil Durk that drugged me." If he talking to white people, he say it was the CIA and the government that drugged me.
It's a conspiracy, family.
I'm like, why you trying to convince every bitch I wasn't running train? Like, you're gay. Why you want to have your dick out right now? But long story short, yeah. Only thing I ever did for Richard back in the day, as far as bitches go, was pull him off. Like I said, I can name every bitch who asked he ever whooped that I had to literally pull him off. And know that nigga do not be right. That nigga do not be right. Yeah, but we just chat right now. Like I said, I got all my evidence. I'm ready to slide.
And how you know every woman that he's had a confrontation with?
It sounds like some stalkerish shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm out of the town. Like I said, this is why I don't fuck with the town.
I don't even know every woman that my brother's been with. And we've been inseparable since kids. Inseparable. The only time I spent apart away from my brother is when he went to jail. And now that I moved
Crazy.
out of the neighborhood. But other than that, me and my brother spent our whole lives together. I got him his first piece of pussy.
Different views.
And then when he discovered himself in the mirror, I lost track of all the women that he was messing with. Because I don't pay attention to shit like that. Like, I got my own shit going on. And that's your problem. You so worried about everybody else's life. You literally pay attention to other people's lives more than you pay attention to your own.
Y'all let rat. Y'all let I gotta go with somebody more after that.
Oh shit, I'm smoking on camera.
Your camera off.
Nah, I just turned it off.
All I want to say to my baby mothers is, like I said, I got all the evidence right here. All I want to say to my baby mothers is, how is I'm dangerous when I'm not in the streets, but y'all is, and how is y'all pressing charges on me for shit that I'm not doing, but the motherfuckers that y'all around is actually doing. And as far as my son mom go, she know damn well I don't approve of my son being around Richard because Richard is a rapist. And Richard don't only rape bitches, Richard rape men. He will rape a man.
Oh Lord.
No,
What?
fuck Richard in his ass.
He just said Richard be out there Fleece Johnson and niggas.
So now he raping men. Now he raping men. You'll say anything about that nigga, bro. You'll say anything you can about that nigga. First, he doing the graping. Then you say he got graped. And now you saying he graping men. Which one is it, bro? And the thing about it is, even if this was true, you was friends with him the whole time. You didn't stop being friends with him.
Hey, Khalil. Hey, Stacks.
You didn't stop being friends with him until this whole drug situation came.
We didn't even know who Richard was.
He didn't stop being friends with Richard until this drug situation came. Till he threw him under the bus with the drugs. And Richard was just an opportunist. Richard so happened to call him to see, if he was okay.
And Pharaoh took that as an opportunity to run a narrative.
He got butthurt because he saw Richard in a picture with Camille and his son. And I guess he thought they was fucking.
Because folks still living their lives while you locked up.
And being an opportunist that he is, he blamed Richard.
Everything Richard fault.
Yeah, and then you claim that you stopped hanging with Richard in 2011, but there's a video of you, him and Camille riding around in your fucking Corvette in 2022. Or 2021. Y'all riding around having a jolly old good time. You say you stopped fucking with him in 2011. But there's video of you fucking with him in 2012 in Texas. And the thing about it is, You knew he was in Texas the whole time. I cannot stress this enough. The nigga knew he was in Texas the whole entire time. Even before he just left Texas. When he said he was looking for Richard, he knew Richard was in Texas. You can't deny that you didn't know because you played the live stream with him saying, I've been in Texas the last 5, 6 years, and he knew it.
Mm-hmm.
You even said Richard came to your house. There's a picture of you and Richard in that house.
So I said that to say this to my baby mother. Why the fuck would you take my son?
You trying to distance yourself from him because if you don't, people gonna look at you like, wait, you know, you was around for all this,
I think
and you
Enlighten got it on her channel.
you was around for even if let's say all that shit that he said Richard did was actually true. You was around for it.
Mm-hmm. Co-signed with it.
You obviously didn't stop him and let it keep happening because he wouldn't feel comfortable to keep continue to do things like that around you if you stopped them. If you like threatened him the way you say you did, or you know, stopped him from hurting a woman, he wouldn't feel comfortable to do it around you. And you keep saying he did all these things multiple times
That's what he say.
around you. I know if I stop somebody from doing something, they're not going to feel comfortable to do it around me no more. If a man forces himself on a woman around me and I react to it and whoop his ass or stop him from doing it or, do something about it. If I do something about it, he's not going to feel comfortable to do it around me no more.
Shadow.
But from what you saying like Richard was asking you to do certain shit. Now, if somebody asks me to do something and I, you know, cuss them out or tell them how I feel about it, and I ain't down with it, they're not going to ask me to do it no more.
Nope.
From the story you keep telling, you basically saying, Richard was comfortable doing these things around you. Why would he be comfortable to do these things around you if you wasn't allowing it?
Around a nigga that's not only a bitch ass nigga, but a nigga that's gay. Why would you take my? And it's like
Every time he lie, his voice go up about 2 octaves.
Because if you didn't think it was wrong, you would have asked. But like I said, my baby mother's gonna get everything the fuck they got coming for their ass. Like I said, whatever the fuck they got coming, whatever they doing with my kids, is what the fuck they got coming. But all I want to say is, I don't give a fuck what they saying. I ain't never took my kids around no rapist. I ain't never took my kids around no child molester. I ain't never took my kids around nobody that would try to rape them. I ain't never took my kids.
And neither have they.
I never took my kids up in the street.
Neither have they. Just because they hanging on the block don't mean they got their kids in the street. Your kids in the street. You don't know what they doing. You are, well, now you in the neighborhood.
Yeah, absentee father.
You still on the other side of the country when it comes to your daughters. Like, that's the thing about it. He keep making all these accusations. Oh, they got them around these people. They doing this with the kids and they doing that with the kids. How you know? You not around them.
Hey, Kevin.
Like one minute you'll claim Kev, what's up? 1 minute you'll claim Shadow, what's up? Taz, what's up? Stacks, what's up? 1 minute you'll claim, oh, they not letting me talk to my kids. They not letting me see my kids. And then the next minute you'll be like, oh, they doing this, that, and the third with my kids. Well, which
I
one
wouldn't
is
let
it?
you see your kids neither.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So which one is it? Are they not letting you see the kids, or are they doing all this egregious and outrageous shit with the kids? Which one is it? Did the CIA shout you out, or did they try to kill you? Which one is it, bro?
Dead ass. Like I said, so don't come on with it. Let's get in front of Kim Jong Un. I'm ready to get in front of them. Let's go. Like I said, let's bring up the niggas. Let's bring up the actual niggas y'all talking. Let's bring up the actual niggas y'all talking about. Let's bring up the actual bitches we talking about. Disrespectful is beyond the words. That's a crime. Disrespectful is beyond the word. That's a crime. My baby mother takes my son to trap house. Now, bitch, if you want to go to a trap house where it can get rated at any point in time, but why would you take my son in? So my son's mother has taken my son to trap houses. She's taken my son to all kind of places where he does not belong because he's a child. But she want to run down to Family Courts and lie on me and blame this shit on me.
What?
Niggas around her. I don't understand.
He's throwing a pity party.
Yeah, like how is she blaming you for shit that niggas around him is doing? You did beat her up. You did beat her up.
Hashtag Mink Mob.
And that shit came out your own mouth. No matter what you say, it came out your own mouth. So either you was lying when you said it, or you're lying now. Either way, you're lying. No matter how you slice it, you're lying. Because it was you that I just want to say that to him. Like, bro, how you keep saying you ain't beat your baby moms up, and when it was you that came out and said that you did?
You bumped saying it. We saw it. When he jumped on camera.
And let's not forget, yeah, when you try to pull it through the sunroof. So, and then on top of that, there's other people outside of your situation that's saying that you did it when she was pregnant. You bust her in the back with a glass table. Or you bust your pregnant wife in the back with a glass table. Bust her in the back with a glass table.
By everything, you should be in jail still.
Yeah. Now, what if she had fell forward and landed on her stomach?
He'd be in jail still.
Exactly. Because that shit is serious. You could have sent her into an early labor, and labor can be serious. Labor can kill the mother too.
Mm-hmm.
So you could have killed your baby and her. Now, what if one of them shark? Now, what if she had fell? Not only, what if she had fell on the glass when you shattered her on her back? Now, what if she had fell in it? How do you get mad enough to lift up a table and shatter it on somebody's back, a female's back, at that? I want to know what she said or what she did.
Probably not even nothing serious.
She probably called him an internet nigga.
He emotional. Yeah. That's all it is.
Did you see when she called him an internet nigga? He lost his fucking mind. She said, "You was an internet nigga." He lost it.
Because he knew she was telling the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. That hurt. It only stings when it's true. And you know, when somebody says something about you and you see somebody act a certain way, like, you know, they upset about it and it sting, that means Either some of it's true or all of it's true. It only stings when it's true.
A hit dog will holler, and
I
that
was
one
ready to
over
say the
there
same thing.
screaming.
Throw, throw a rock in the crowd, and a hit dog will. Ooh,
I know I'm dangerous and I'm doing this, that, and the third.
you
Nigga, you
are
don't
dangerous.
know, bitch. I already you already but you're blaming it on me. My main thing with women is listen to me. Like I said, I'm not no woman beater. I ain't never been no woman beater. You go run my name through the streets for real. I ain't never told the bitch my name was a fake name. Or never told a bitch my name was anything other than what the fuck I said. Pharaoh. When I didn't name
Morning,
myself,
Lily.
fuck that shit. So yes, motherfuckers know me by that. You call me Big Feet, if anything, because I'm not little at all. But I said this say now I was like Pharaoh. I never told a bitch my name was anything other than Pharaoh. I said you every which way I've been up in the streets and everywhere the fuck I've been. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you don't talk to Watt from the belt from Buffalo, New York, like I said, if you don't talk to Watt from the belt, A boy, I seen, don't ask nobody to speak on my behalf in Buffalo, New York, because niggas is gonna be lying about how they know me. Just like my son mom is lying about how the fuck she know me. Like I said, if you listen to my son mom, you gonna think she held me down on the bed and I came home and did her dirty. When in reality, that bitch ain't write me a letter until I had 9 months left. She came to see me a couple times and she took a few pictures and finessed the story about us being in a relationship that we never was in.
9 months is a long time. That's almost a year. That's almost a year. That's a very long time to hold somebody down.
Very long time, very long time.
Shit, my brother was in there for 3 years, and I wrote him like 2 letters. I mean, I talked to him when he called, but as far as like writing letters, I wrote him like 2 letters the whole time. He let's do this again. Boom, boom. I'm keeping these up here just because he keep doing it.
Garden photo shoot.
You keep saying she took a few pictures. A few is one or two. First, you said she took like 4 pictures, but I got quadruple that alone, and this is only a portion of it. This is only a portion of it, and you can't say these were all at the same time. You got different fucking jumpsuits on, and she got different clothes on, and they not letting you take a bunch of fucking pictures. They only letting you take like one picture. And for you to sit there and say, "Oh, you know, that wasn't my girl," and blah blah blah. Okay, now look at the friendship hug right here. Look at the way he hugging this light skinned chick. Now look at the difference between the hugs. Him hugging her and him hugging Camille. That's a friendship hug. That's a this is my wife hug. Hey, damn near every picture you kissing her.
Mm.
And I'm gonna keep it funky with you. I only like kiss
And
my
my
wife on the cheek and be you know pecking her down when I'm in one of your happy lovey dovey moods. I kiss her on the cheek and be all up under her, be all up on the titties. You fucked up with Camille too. She thick as shit too. Whew. 2 pumps and I'm good. You heard me, sis?
I was gonna leave it alone.
Thick as shit. 2 pumps and I'm good. Wait. Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Clap the shit out of them cheeks. You bugging. And I hope Richard did too. Duffel bag full of dicks.
Y'all hell.
But like I said, please do not talk to nobody about me but me. And please, like I said, if you're not talking to somebody you can talk to, don't talk. Period. 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 She's a liar. That's what I'm saying. She's a liar. But they be lying. But
She's a liar.
I don't know why she lied. Like I said, I got every piece of mail. I never threw a piece of mail out. I got all my shit. But like I said,
So everybody just lying on Pharaoh.
my only question to my baby mother
Mm-hmm.
why did you hold me down on the bed when I wasn't talking to you for at least a year before I left? Because I cut her and Richard off at the same time. That's a fact.
How you cut her off and then wind up having a baby with her?
So how did you hold me down on the bed? I bet you it was this chick named Muffin that used to live off high. And I bet you Muffin didn't tell you I stopped fucking with Richard after he did that shit with her car. I bet you Muffin didn't tell you. Because I'm the one that replaced her windshield. I'm the one that went out of my pocket.
Bro, you got 37,000 reasons for why you stopped fucking with Richard. 37,000 different reasons.
And
I stopped fucking with Richard because he did this to this girl. I stopped fucking with Richard because he kept robbing people. I stopped fucking with Richard because he did this, that, and the third. Come on, bro. Which reason is it? You got 30,000 different reasons for why you stop fucking with him. And it changes every single time. Literally. Every time you say you give a reason why you stop fucking with Richard, it's always a different reason. Literally every single time I've heard you say, I stopped fucking with Richard because, and it'll be a whole different reason. It ain't never the same shit.
Hot and story time.
And like I said, Enlightened Journey, I think it is on her channel. Enlightened Journey, is it your channel that got that video of him driving with Richard? Is Camille in the back seat filming? He's driving, and Richard is in the front seat, and they are driving around having a jolly old time.
Busted, but dusted and disgusted.
Young Pharaoh finally cracked racist Rant. Look, even React going live on that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me go to the Enlightened Journey channel. Where your channel at, Enlightened Journey?
Hey, Vala.
Hey, Enlightened Journey. If is Enlightened Journey here? Did I see her
She
in the
was
chat?
a little while ago. And
I
she
think
out
I
there
saw her in the chat.
yours.
Enlightened Journey. Can you put your channel link in the chat?
All Richard did, well, she would have to bring that proof because I want her to have it. Because I'm gonna tell the FBI to subpoena her. phone.
Mr. Switchy.
In my phone record, and I'm gonna tell the
What's
FBI
happening?
take the phone tower and get the money.
Subpoena what phone records, nigga? You was using prepaid phones. You can't subpoena those records.
Right.
You was using prepaid phones.
Can I have my blanket, please? It's cold.
You ain't had the same number, and unless you know that all your old numbers,
They
how
didn't
can they
call
subpoena
that
that?
bang bang phones.
That's what I'm saying. His evidence is always impossible. It's always out of reach. There she go. It's always out of reach. It's always some shit that you can never get to. Oh, go to the jail and get the cameras, get the videos. I ain't never do nothing in jail. I ain't never snitch. Like we can just go to the jail clerk and be like, hey, let me take a look at your footage from 2015 when Marshall Jeannie Daniels was here.
That stuff only has to be held for so long and then it's purged out of the system.
Exactly. And now you saying subpoena your phone records from fucking 12 years ago. I don't even know my numbers from back then. Shit, I don't even know my fucking number now by heart. No, only numbers I know by heart is my old phone number or my old landline when I
Yo,
was a
house
kid,
phone.
my grandma old number and my aunt Sherry old number. Those are the
Mhm.
only numbers I know. And I had to know those numbers by heart as a kid. And that's the only reason why I know those numbers.
Right.
Matter of fact, my aunt still got the goddamn number. I don't know why she even still got a landline. I don't know why people even pay for them Jones. What's the point of having a landline?
Tisn't one.
Motherfucking and get the goddamn text messages, and that bitch gonna have to prove to me that we was even in contact before I went to jail. Like I said, we could get nothing. I bet you that red car that Richard ran them white people over with on tech in on in Cheektowaga. Listen, to jail, we can go get the jail phone call. I would have never came in contact with Camille Carthon if it wasn't for Jocelyn Duffy. That's a fact. In 2014, that's a fact. Don't play. And I bet you, I guarantee you, that red car that Richard ran them white people over with in Cheektowaga, I bet you that was Muffin Car. And I know it was Muffin Car because I'm the one that got it fixed. And no, I did not run them people over, and no, I did not tell that motherfucker to do that.
You
But
sure
the
not
point
just
is,
put
he tried
yourself
to
in the
get them,
crime scene.
and I felt bad.
Stop
And me and
lying.
him argued over that.
That nigga lying. You said you know about it because you was in the passenger seat.
Wait, he say he the one got the car fixed.
Yep. But before, when he told this story, you said you knew it was Richard that ran those people over because you was in the passenger seat.
Mm-hmm.
Now you saying you wasn't there.
And then Pete, this that's one that the police actually had on the books, and Richard went to jail for. So what is you talking about? Like you got the car fixed and shit, like they didn't find it or something. Like boy, bye.
He didn't get that car fixed.
We know that.
Why would he get the car fixed?
Right. But that's what he's
I'm like,
saying.
why would you run somebody over in this bitch car and then try to give her back her car fucked up like that? So I went on my way. It was a Sunday. I would never forget. He ran them over on a Saturday night, and it was a Sunday when I called. And it was I don't remember who the fuck it was. I think I remember where they was at. But I
I
remember I
don't care
called
who tell
and I said, listen,
it.
I know for a fact y'all closed. I'm gonna pay you extra if you just come in right now and fix the windshield. I'm gonna pay you to come in and I'm gonna pay you double of what you were charged. And they came in on a Sunday. They came in on a Sunday. Where the guy and fixed that windshield.
You lying. Your nose twinkling.
Swear to God. So Muffin, if you ever see this, that was me. As you already know. I just got dreads. But I said that to say I'm getting the fuck out of here, man. Y'all niggas is wild. Between racist ass white people and ignorant ass niggas, I ain't got time for this shit like that. So, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Who is he to call and in by ignorant?
At all. I'll be honest. I don't want to see y'all motherfuckers. And white people already know I don't want to deal with y'all. So it is what it is, like I said. But I got my evidence from every single case I've ever had. Every single case I've ever been. Yes. Yes, I'm telling you, he ran the motherfuckers over with that car and then tried to give it back to her like that. And we had a whole argument. I swear to God, she was a little on high. I don't know if she's still right there, but she was on high. I swear to God, I'm about to beat his ass. He talking about why the
Don't
fuck
give
would I
enough
tell her I
respect
did?
for God.
I said, why the fuck would I not? Because nigga, if you ran somebody over in her car, why the fuck would I just let her drive around not knowing that her car was involved in the crime the night before? Because if the police pull her over,
You know the thing about it is, why would you get the car fixed if you wasn't a part of the situation?
Hey, Cupcake. The police solved this case though.
But
So why?
but I'm saying though, if you weren't there and you had nothing to do with it, why would you go out your way to get the car fixed?
The whole story cap start to finish.
The only reason why you would get the car fixed is because you knew you were there and you felt bad. That's the only reason why you would get. That's the only reason I can think of why I would get the car fixed.
Right.
My bad. I'm sitting here talking. My fucking mic accidentally unplugged.
It's all right.
Damn, I just said
Yo,
something. I just said some good shit too. I forgot what the fuck I said.
my medication and doubled back on me and slapped the shit out of me all of a sudden.
But you heard the part I said. Um, if you wasn't there, you wouldn't have felt bad and paid for it.
Right. Yo.
Okay, good.
even if you didn't want her to snitch, nigga, at least you could give her a heads up so she could say she don't know. But if you don't put her on game and the police just bet on her motherfucking car, now what? So I'm like, why would you not give her the heads up? So I'm like, right now, had it not been for me, Muffin, like I said, ain't no telling what the fuck would have happened. But it'll never play with me, like I said. And I bet you I got snatched into the the DA office about Richard hitting them people with that car, and I bet you I played the fifth, and I bet you my attorney at the time was Sacramento Santarpia. So I bet you I didn't snitch on his ass, but I bet you I'm the one that got her car fixed. He is a dumbass nigga. He's a dumbass nigga that you got to keep coming behind and fixing shit because he keep doing shit. But I said to say that I never snitched on him about that. I played the fifth.
But I never
Yeah,
snitched on him though.
chase that bitch in the bathroom with that gun. I never snitched on him about that. Set me up. Um, Set me up to go to jail for that gun in 2012. I ain't snitch on him, J Mills or Squally about that. There's so much shit Richard did that I never snitched on him about. Or that he convinced people to do that I never snitched on him about. Nigga's still out somewhere right now. Like I said, all I'm gonna do is blow his ass when I see him. Like I said, I ain't playing.
What I don't get is if you didn't fuck with him like that, right? And you keep saying he was doing dumb shit. And you ain't fuck with him. Why would you keep trying to clean up his mess? Why would you keep going out your way to trying to clean up all his messes? That's what don't make sense to me.
lying.
Either you're lying or you were a part of everything that he was doing.
In this case, I think we can safely go with he lying.
True. Uh, I think that's how you say it.
He,
Mustax.
yeah, Mustax.
Mustax said Jay Mills is a real street nigga. I think Stacks from Buffalo.
Could be.
He might think somebody else doing what
Yo, my medication and came back and bitch slapped me in my face.
that shit. I don't know what the fuck you got going
Like you is not supposed to be up right now. What's going on?
Go lay down. I take over.
All right, cause woo, I was fine, and then the next minute I am not. I'll probably be back in about 10:15.
I think I just looked burnt up.
Lord, I might hit the wrong button. Hey, Quaz.
If I'm not mistaken.
If you know, I know how that shit be. So Trip C's had to step down. Hold on, real quick. I got a phone call from my mom calling. Hold on, real quick. All right. Love you too. My bad, y'all. That was Mama Ma'at. That was the lady that started it all. Nah, it wasn't you. That was me. I had paused it for a second. But I'm back, y'all. Uh for those of you who just getting in the building, uh Damian Brown, you said you talking about this nigga like he normal. Y'all know that boy ain't normal. Yeah, we was the first one, Damian. We was I think I'm saying it right. I hope I'm saying it right. Damon. I hope it's Damien. I don't know how to pronounce this, but if you go back through my channel, you will see that I was the first one of the first people to be like, "Yo, something ain't right with this nigga. He's crazy." At first, I was like, "Yo, you know," I was with the conspiracies. I was like, uh, he might have saw something because he was talking about doing filming industries and shit, and he was messing with these white boys, and making films, and trying to learn film. So I'm thinking, he might have went to one of those film parties and asked to go to the bathroom, and they told him, yeah, the bathroom's on the left, down the hall on the left, and he went down the hall on the right and walked in and saw some shit that he wasn't supposed to see, and it freaked him out. That's what I thought at first, but then this happens. Then this happened.
Wait a minute. White people, I'm about to turn up in it. Look at me, I got weed up in this motherfucker, a knife up in this motherfucker. Where them shrooms go? Some shrooms up in this bitch. Wait a minute. I'm about to get lit in this bitch.
So at first I thought, he might have saw something and it made him go crazy. But then, the mushrooms, I'm like, okay, this what it is. And then he started making other videos talking about, I, you know, I take shrooms now. I do shrooms now. He was comfortable with it. I do shrooms now. Maybe you might see young Pharaoh take a shroom. I do shrooms now. I did shrooms in Chicago. So we like, oh, okay. So that's what's wrong with him. The nigga is high off of mushrooms. And then when he finally came down off his high and realized how much he embarrassed himself, first it was, I don't do drugs. First it was, I don't do drugs. When that didn't work, it was, I was drugged. When Josh Nutter stopped wanting to fuck with him, he threw her under the bus. He put first he put a gun to her face and almost made her piss herself, made her pass out and piss herself. After that, she ain't want to fuck with him no more. So you know how young Pharaoh is, sacrificial lamb. Oh, she drugged me. I didn't know it was mushroom tea. I didn't know it was mushroom tea. Come on, bro. But the crazy thing about it is they told him, yo, these joints are strong as shit. Slow down. They said the nigga was eating them out the bag like they was chips. Everybody that was there said he was eating them out the bag like they was chips. And when they told him to stop, don't eat that whole thing, he told them, I know what I'm doing. I did shrooms in Chicago. And then, all of a sudden, when he come down off his high and realize he embarrassed himself, I don't do drugs. When that didn't work, I was drugged. And that's his story now. And then it turned into Josh Netter drugging him, to the government drugging him, to Rick Ross and Little Dirk drugging him, to Richard Booz and some random niggas from Buffalo drugging him, to the CIA doing it. The story evolved so fucking much. And depending on who he's talking to, the people that allegedly drugged him, they change around. If he talking to white folks and he want to sound important, he say the government did it. First he'll say the government gave him a shout out. And then he'll turn around and be like, the government trying to assassinate me. What was that line that he used to say? I'm CIA certified. No, he said I'm law enforcement protected, CIA respected, and FBI something. And he kept saying, "Yeah, I'm CIA certified. I'm FBI certified."
I screenshot it. I bet you I'm about to write.
And then turn around and be like, they try to kill him.
I got something for Richard that. I got something.
Yeah, CIA combat certified.
Bird, nigga. Fuck you, bitch. I got something for his ass. Man, wherever that nigga ran, nigga, I'm not gonna never. If Richard is watching this right now, Richard, I swear to God, I'm about to give your address to Bird. It's about to go down with you. Yeah. Well, if the U.S. don't give me my money, I'm gonna ask Japan to borrow it, and if Japan let me borrow it, I'm gonna give it back to Japan 2-3 times what they let me borrow, and I'm gonna get money with Japan and Kim Jong Un regardless. It's up. It's up. It's up. Richard had Bird on three-way already. Good. So go ahead and tell Bird that you said the beef was squashed and that you was shooting at them niggas in 2017, 2018.
When did that happen?
Like I said, go ahead and tell Bird.
When did Richard have Bird on three-way? Because I've been watching every single one of Richard's lives. And I have never seen him have a nigga named Bird up there. I'm subscribed to Richard. I see every last one of his lives. And he never talks about Pharaoh or any of the situations Pharaoh keep, bringing up. He never. So this dude JB be over there lying his fucking ass off. The only time he responds to young Pharaoh is when he makes a comment in my chat. And it's never like, it's never like really like nothing serious. It'll be like, yo, keep your foot on this fraud neck. Shit like that. Richard never talks about him. So I don't know why the bull JB keep going over there saying Richard said this and Richard did this and Richard. No, he didn't. This nigga be over there. Now I know for a fact this nigga be over there gassing young Pharaoh up on purpose.
Heard that. Go ahead and tell them niggas you did that. Go ahead and tell them you did that.
And that's the crazy thing about it is, y'all, you motherfuckers, some of these motherfuckers will come at me and be like, "Oh, why you keep talking about him?" Because I want this nigga to get some help, and it shed lights on mental illness in the black community. This nigga need to get some help. But you don't got a problem with these niggas over there feeding him bullshit, fueling the fire. Nobody got nothing to say about that. Everybody got something to say to me about my videos, about speaking on the shit that he doing wrong. but nobody got nothing to say to the people that are over there feeding him these bullshit gassed up stories.
Go ahead and tell them that you keep telling people the beef is squash when they catch you, and then you keep shooting at them niggas when they think it's squash. Tell them that.
What?
Tell them that it's you. Like I said, don't tell them that it's you. Tell them that it's you. That's all I got to say is tell them that it's you. 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 That's all I want them to know. That's all I want them to know. Tell them that it's you. Yeah, tell them that it's you.
But how do you know that it's him?
That keep doing little sneaky shit in town, and then keep telling niggas I don't want to.
But this the thing I don't get. You've been out of the loop in Buffalo for a very long time, bro. A very long time. You said you left the streets when you was 16, 17. So how the fuck you know what this man been doing the whole time? That's what I don't get. You claim you left the streets and you stopped fucking with these niggas when you were 16, 17. But somehow, some way, you know everything that these people, these motherfuckers, these niggas been doing. Ever since you left. You know everything that these niggas been doing. Allegedly. Either you making this shit up or you're lying about when you stop fucking with these niggas. Either way, you lying.
I don't want no smoke when y'all catch me, but I keep doing shit. Go ahead, like I said. Go ahead. Because I'm going to tell his ass. I don't give a fuck if you don't tell him. I'm telling him. So, yeah, you don't do it. No, because what it is richer to have a young nigga go do something or richer to have somebody do something and then he try to blame that shit on me.
What?
Like I said, no disrespect to Richard. I like I said, if I have to say no threat, I will get it in with the police if I have to. So don't have no motherfuckers run into my house and don't have no motherfuckers at my door thinking I did some shit I did not do. Because that's the type of shit Richard be doing.
Your door?
He's flexing for them hoes, but
nigga, you don't have no fucking door. You don't have no door. Where is he sending the police? You don't have a home. You don't have a residence. Where would they be sending the police? To an alleyway? To your sister's couch?
not really built like that. But that's the thing. Niggas that's not built like that. Niggas that got both their parents in the house. Niggas that's not real street niggas. They keep jumping out in these streets and they keep capping like they real street niggas. And then they keep getting niggas.
Just because a nigga got both his parents in the house don't mean he's not a street nigga. I know plenty of niggas. Both parents in the house. And these niggas is as street as they can get. Just because both parents in the house don't mean it's not dysfunctional. Shit, I see motherfuckers with both parents in the house and both their parents is fucking crackheads. My bad. I keep fucking unplugging this damn microphone with my foot. Gotta fix these wires.
Niggas like me into shit that I don't have nothing to do with. Because even though I am a street nigga, I'm not trying to be in the street. I paid my way to get out of the street. So don't have the FBI and the police running up on me, motherfucker, because you out here doing shit and you can't, you not boss enough to say it was you or to own up to your shit. Don't be going on Minnesota shooting at nobody and then acting like it's not you. Because you know they're going to think it was me. And at the end of the day, you ain't the nigga that's really going to fight. You ain't the nigga that's...
But why do you keep saying that? Like, what don't make sense to me is if you are not in the streets, have not been in the streets, and you just got back to Buffalo a couple weeks ago, Why would they think that? Why that makes no sense. Yeah, that baby can't get no rest. Right? Why? How does that make sense? Why would they think that is you? You're not in the streets no more. You have not been in the streets according to you. So if you haven't been active for all this time, why would they think that it's you? You just want to sound important.
Really gonna shoot. Don't sit no young niggas on Bailey shooting at nobody and then acting like you don't know what the fuck going on. Cause you don't even get it in. You don't even get it in. So if we tell the real story of Richard Blues, the real story, you never did nothing but brainwash people to get into your beat.
He must have been doing that shit to you.
Yes, that's all I need to do.
He
So
must have
like I
did
said,
that shit to you.
I'm just letting this be known. I'm ready to do business with Japan, North Korea. And his name gonna come up, and I'm gonna let Kim Jong Un know everything about it. And if you need to know who the fuck that nigga was, he's a nigga that got raped on Charlie too. And no, I'm not making fun of nobody getting raped in no jail, but fuck that bitch. Period. Don't ever try to drug me, nigga, and rob me, nigga, with your whole ass. And I'm still alive, nigga. I see you what I cook. But long story short, yes. That's why you did from the belt. Fuck you like the bitch that you is. You probably was tooting that ass up too. You probably was in that cell trying to throw that ass in the circle with your faggot ass bitch.
You mean like the
But
video?
Tell your son that.
You mean like the video I just played to you? How you gonna say he probably was trying to throw that ass in a circle and blah blah blah? And I literally just dropped the video of you throwing your ass in a circle. I literally just dropped the video of you throwing that ass in a circle, as they like to call it. Richard ain't got no videos online of him twerking. Richard ain't got no videos online where, you can question his sexuality. Actually, Richard has never done anything that will make his sexuality be questioned. Like, you constantly do gay shit. Even down to your cat call is gay. How the fuck is your cat call to women gay? Make that make sense. Cat calling a woman is like one of the most straight things you can do. It's part of being straight. And you made it gay as hell. How does that happen? And I've asked several women, what would they do if a man walked up to them and said, "Damn, you look good, shorty, can I buy you a drink?" How? If you a woman and you in a chat, what would you do? If a man walked up to you doing that, man walks up to you and says, "Hey, shorty, you looking good over here. Can I buy you a drink?" How? Or whatever his pickup line is. and he ends that pickup line with "How?" What would you do? What would you do? What would you say? Put it in the chat. If you a lady and you in the club popping, bunch of men up in there, bunch of women in there, good looking people. You having a good time. You sitting at the bar, about to order a drink, and a man walks up to you and says, "Damn, shorty, can I buy you a drink? What you doing over here alone? You shouldn't be over here alone. You too beautiful to be alone. Can I buy you a drink? How?" What would you say? Would you take the drink? I need to know. Lilith, what would you do? I'm waiting for an answer from one of the ladies. I would tell him, "Grill, what you wearing tonight? Girl, what you wear? Oh, girl, what you wearing tonight?" He would talk to him like he gay, but he trying to buy you a drink though.
All I can say is, nigga, any nigga that ever whooped Richard ass, they ain't never whooped my ass. They either said they didn't want to fight or I whooped their ass. Yeah, I'm always gonna be undefeated. I'm always number one. I keep goddamn winning. But I said to say this, man, I hate that motherfucker so much. If that motherfucker would have never wrote me and told me that it was him that drugged me, I swear to God, I probably would have still been handicapped. But I'm telling y'all right now, I came back off of pure rage and hatred. I'm telling you, I'm telling you right now, y'all laughing. I came back off of pure hatred and rage.
Oh, we know that, but that pure hatred and rage has always been there. You just needed a reason to let it out. That's all that is. You just needed a reason to let it out. But damn it, I just forgot what the fuck I was about to say. Hold on. He said something that I was
Yeah, yeah, I'm always gonna be undefeated. I'm always number one. I keep goddamn winning. But I said to say this.
Oh yeah. That's what I was going to say. He says that he keeps winning. If that's his version of winning, yeah, let me lose. I'd rather lose. If what you've been going through in your life is your version of winning, I would rather be losing.
Man, I hate that motherfucker so much. If that motherfucker would have never wrote me and told me that it was him that drugged me, I swear to God, I probably would have still been handicapped. But I'm telling you right now, I came back off of pure rage and hatred. I'm telling you.
That's what I was going to say. You ever notice that he conveniently never has the proof of these people writing him? He said, uh, he said, brother Reza jumped in his baby mom DMs and threatened her. No proof of that. I see you back. Were you planning on coming up, or
Yeah, yeah.
you noticed that with brother Reza, he said he wrote my baby mom and threatened her. Don't got the proof of that. Brother Ben X, he wrote my baby mom and threatened her. Don't got the proof of that. Rashad Jamal. Oh, her and her and my baby mom were apparently talking for years or whatever, and she's been sending him my information. No proof of that. Richard wrote me and said that he drugged me. No proof of that. He never has messages.
You can't send shit like that to a nigga in jail.
But
Cause they
this is how you know the nigga
money.
lying. You somehow got letters from 10 years ago in jail from grown ass men. You got a whole PowerPoint packet of all your text messages between you and your baby moms, but you somehow ain't got the evidence that these people wrote you and admitted that they drugged you, or
Look,
wrote you and threatened your baby mom.
I went to
But
go
you
lay
got
down
but
at
you
my
but you got all the evidence to 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 to
notification.
to, to convict the government, but you ain't got no evidence that these people threatened you. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
I went to lay down and my notifications started going off. How come Diddy ex bodyguard that was snitching, they done snatched down his IG?
Who? Gene Deal?
No, Roger Bonds, the one
Or
that
the other
Cassie
dude?
say pulled Diddy off a year. Say, and then he done put up another IG saying Diddy snatched it, and when he get to 1,000 followers, he telling everything.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they say his son locked up over in a prison in Africa, and Diddy wouldn't help get him out or something. I don't know.
It looked like the powers that be that been protecting Diddy this whole time ain't protecting him no
Now,
more.
somebody had a good point. They say when Cassie sued, she sued everybody, including
Exactly.
them companies. So they say the insurance company settled with her for like 100 million. Say Diddy didn't have no choice. And say that's why everybody pulling out. Cause you heard Macy's pulling out that Sean John. They discontinuing Sean John.
Yeah, and they had that in there
Girl.
for there's been like 10, 20 years that shit been in there.
Now he in the
But
court
who the
with
fuck was buying
the
Sean? Who the fuck was rocking Sean John?
people that go to Macy's.
I mean, yeah, I might
I
get a
mean,
pair
it
of
wasn't like Sean
maybe a pair
John.
of jeans if they,
Sean John
in a
Macy's had
current
to deal
style.
with him for the high end stuff, like the suit shirts and the suits.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not so much the Sean John streetwear.
Whatever powers that be that been protecting Diddy all this time, that's a
They
wrap.
not to save themselves.
And it might have not been something that he did to them. It might have just been this whole Cassie situation. Like you said that you know he
That's
was
what
suing
they
everybody.
said. They said
So
that she sued
they like, oh well, your personal life is fucking with our business, so we
all
can't
of
protect
those
you no more.
companies in the lawsuit, Sony, Bad Boy, all of them. So the insurance company, when you become a liability to the insurance company, that's when
Uh-huh.
your world start crumbling down because there ain't nobody gonna insure you. That means everybody got to pull back
But
from your ass because they scared of getting sued.
what I don't get is why did he have to step down from Revolt? It was his company.
Revolt
Maybe the
said they didn't
shareholder,
want to look.
but
He's
it was his
funded.
company.
But wait,
He
no,
built
because
it.
that's not how it works. You can still hold shares in it, but you can't be an active part of the company. It's traded on the stock exchange.
See, this is why I don't like,
That
you know.
means it's no longer just yours
See, this is why I don't like.
because you have investors.
See,
So if
yeah,
the
that's is why if
investors
I start a
got
company,
more of
fuck
a stake
investors.
in your
Yeah,
company than you do, they can push
yeah,
you out
that's
that
why.
joint.
That's why that I don't like that. I
But
don't like
look,
that part
he
about
done
business. I
funded
would
a whole school
fuck
for
investors.
10 years up in New York. They done cut ties with him.
Yeah, that's why if I start a business, I don't need no investors. Fuck that. The most I would do.
And
I
see,
thought Revolt was his shit. I thought he started that
It
company
might have started out his shit, but once he made it publicly tradable on the stock exchange,
and got
that
people
opens
to.
it up to investors. When you get
Okay,
investors in there, if they stake is bigger than yours, they can push you out of your own company.
okay. Oh, you say he a puppet like Jay-Z owning the Nets? Mm. He partial owner. He don't own them. He partial. Revolt thing is pretty similar to Vince McMahon having to step down from WWE after his mess came out. When the fuck did that happen?
Like in the early 2010s. Look,
But
people,
he back. That's his company still, right? I just seen Vince
no,
McMahon.
he
He
just a
when did he
figurehead.
lose WWF?
They
WWE, but
been
that's probably
removed
why
his
it's been.
ass.
That's
He
probably
got
why
hit.
it's WWE now.
Yeah, he well, not really. He got hit with a whole bunch of sexual assault suits and shit back in the day, from what I remember. And once you become a
See, that's why.
liability to your own company, they'll push you right out that joint.
That's why I don't get this shit
That
with rich
happened
niggas.
last year.
Like you, like it's so many women out there
Do shit for
that will.
free.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. What the
Because
fuck is
look,
y'all
the
niggas? I
same
think
thing
it's
they
an
say
ego
about
thing.
the same thing they say about rapists. It's not about the sexual act, it's about the power behind it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is about the ego and power. Like I'm Vince McMahon or I'm Diddy. I can do whatever I want. And, once you get away with it once or twice, you know,
And see, Cassie opened the floodgates when she started
yeah,
naming everybody else. Now they done pulled out that Lorianne shit.
uh-huh.
I kept telling y'all it's a reason making the band ain't available on DVD.
Oh yeah, because of that
DVD,
girl.
the choreographer, MTV, she went to the police, and the police tried to get the footage from MTV, and they said they didn't have it. So if they ain't got it, they can't put out the DVDs. They gonna sit on that shit forever.
Oh shit.
I don't see how they can still look at him looking homeless, busted, and disgusted and say that he undefeated. He's
He a
sitting
leader.
on somebody he called his sister couch.
Exactly.
Done lost more money than most people gonna see in a lifetime. And he undefeated?
Like I said,
And please.
every time y'all see that nigga say, that's why DJ fucked you in your ass, you bitch. And if you say it didn't happen, I swear to God,
Why
it
he
didn't.
lick his lips after saying some shit like that?
Fuck this bitch ass. Like a bitch that he is. Kevin Gates is a dick all in your stomach. I'm telling you right now, I can't. I'm about to. This
The
shit
only
about
way
to
you
come
would
out
know
my
is if
fucking
you was
mouth when
there.
I get on stage, nigga. I might as well not even get up.
Carolina. If he the gatekeeper, it's gonna be the worst fun.
We can talk about that. I got something to say.
When they had one of them assassination accidents.
Get the fuck out
Oh, he fell on a bullet.
Like I said, we can start right there. Tell all the bitches you got fucked in your ass like a bitch that you is. Since you keep running your fucking mouth. How about that? Yeah. Tell all the bitches that. Tell all the bitches that. Tell all the bitches that. If niggas want to start front for these bitches, we can do that. I bet you Richard ain't never went to the yard in no jail he was in. And I bet you if he did, he was dick riding somebody else. He ain't go to the yard without no Muslims, and he ain't go to the yard by himself. I bet you I went to every yard and every prison I was in by myself. I bet you I went to the yard in Elmira by myself. I bet you I went to the yard in Wyoming by myself. I'm the reason niggas even started going to the yard in Wyoming.
Yo, Rabbit.
Swear to God.
You got that damn gorilla dancing around in my head.
Big Wendy, little Wendy by myself. I went to every yard by myself.
Oh, I'm the one y'all came to see.
Don't play with me. I bet you ain't nobody never beat me up in no jail.
I
bet you ain't
can't with
nobody
you.
never front me in no jail. And I ain't front with nobody. I'm just telling y'all. When I got robbed in Houston, that was the first time I ever got robbed. And it's gonna be the last. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be the last. Yes. Yes. And I believe my baby mother had something to do with that. I'm telling you right now.
So now they got connects in Houston to rob you.
Whoever did it. Because I think the nigga saved in my phone right now with somebody familiar. but I'm just not for sure that it's him. But I think I just seen him in Buffalo. Period. But I'm not for sure that it's him. And I don't like to do shit if I'm not for sure. But I'm gonna tell you right now, once I get 100% confirmation, I'm gonna smash this nigga to death. Period. Give me all my bread and give me the fuck about it. And no, I'm not living with my baby mothers and their families in Costa Rica because they are too disrespectful and they are too evil and grimy.
So now it's your baby mothers that
No.
robbed you? It's not Richard no more?
It ain't Richard no more.
But who do they know down there?
Right, Carolina kid.
Who do they know down there?
I know I took these daggone pills this morning. What is going on?
So wait a minute. You're saying your baby moms knew that you were going out on a date. They knew what time you were going to be back. They knew your address to your new apartment. And they knew the people around there. Bro, you know how much shit comes with that, bro?
That's what he want us to believe.
That don't even make sense.
Rocket Man. Seth.
They would have had to have known your schedule. They would have had to have known that you were going out on a date. They would have had to know what time you was coming back. How would they know all that? How would your baby mom know all that? You're giving them too much credit. So what you're saying is that your baby moms are smarter than you.
Let him tell it, yo.
Because that's what you keep telling me.
Y'all keep saying he pawned that jewelry for money. In my brain, he didn't pay enough for that jewelry to be able to pawn it. Because look, you can have something real and barely get nothing from it. That shit he had, nah.
Depending on the style of it.
Depending on the style and the quality, yes. The materials that it was made of. That you can't get me to believe that's real gold and shit. That's cubic zirconia and gold plated. Telling y'all.
Real gold ain't gonna be hollow in the back.
Right. Look, the quality of gold, like when it say such and such percentages, because gold is a soft metal. You have to put it with something else to make it harder. So if you're making a bigger gold piece, it's going to be less gold, because if it was more gold, it'd be bendable.
But you can hear it when it clink together that it's not it.
Right, they started mixing other metals into gold just so they wouldn't bend and stuff.
I believe they would do some grimy shit. But I said to say this, niggas better stop playing with me. Niggas better stop playing with me. Niggas better stop playing with me, because niggas been snitching and all kinds of shit. So niggas stop playing with me.
Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
I bet you I was in Wyoming one time, nigga. Nigga said my name in that mess hall, nigga. The whole mess hall got white. I bet you that. I bet you that. I bet you that. I bet you Sweetie from Bailey will tell you I get it in. I can name real motherfuckers. Like I said, I can name real names. I can name real names. I bet you Mel from LRGP ain't snitched. If he did, he ain't snitched while I was there. I bet you I was with him, and he ain't snitched. I bet you Richard snitched.
There you go, mentioning motherfuckers. Nobody know.
I bet you he snitched after Richard. Like I said, niggas is snitching.
You can tell he lied because his voice keep going up. Niggas is snitching. Niggas is snitching.
Richard the police, man. Richard gonna get you locked the fuck up.
Wow.
I don't know what y'all want me to tell you. I'm gone. I playing in the motherfucking street. $50 bills, sweaty. Yes. Yes, this is true. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is I'm going to build it. Might be a trade. Y'all can think this shit capital once you nigga. It ain't that. Goodbye. Japan is printing my dollar out and y'all niggas get the fuck out of my face. I ain't giving you shit. Period. Everything that my baby, I ain't gonna give y'all this number. Just know I offer my baby mothers 14 times what the fuck they asked for in child support for trying to be
But that would it.
We got a notarized document. So whatever the fuck that child did, whatever the fuck them courses.
I know it ain't notarized because the title was spelled wrong.
Look, a notarized document has a seal on it.
Yeah, they stamp it.
Yeah.
But they're not going to notarize it if it's spelled wrong.
Nah.
He spelled the title wrong. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
So I know they didn't notarize it because they're going to read through it before they notarize it. They read through it and they check for errors. Dr. Shiva stole from YP and
I wasn't
defamed.
even
What?
gonna give it no light. Child just gonna leave it alone.
When did Dr. Shiva steal from YP?
Charles, we can't spell fate who taught us out his law book.
Actually, YP keep latching on to Dr. Shiva. He's trying to YP is trying to buy Dr. Shiva shit.
Why?
YP is actually trying to steal Dr. Shiva shit. Talking
This
about he want to
child
buy it from him.
never graduated middle school, let alone high school. This man right here, and y'all want to believe that he wrote a whole law book when he couldn't even have enough sense to stay in school.
How is a nigga that didn't go to high school, right?
I'm just saying.
Lost literally damn near every case that he was a part of except one. Except one case. Any and every case that he was a part of, he lost. Except for one. And that was when he sued Polite. That was the only case he won. And he didn't win it, his lawyer did. His lawyer won the case. He used the lawyer for that. What I don't get is why didn't you use that same lawyer for everything else? And then to top that off, you went and got an internet lawyer who has a failing record.
Because that's the only thing he could afford.
She's not famous for winning. Chris Armenta is famous for taking on these frivolous cases and losing them.
She gonna get bored, keep on.
Do we gotta go to the article?
Do we have to? I mean, like, is it necessary?
Because he said, why would he drop his case when he was winning it?
All those cases were dismissed with prejudice. That means he can't never bring them back again.
Hold on. What is it? 30K? 38K? Come on, bro. Articles laughing at you. The judge called your case frivolous. That is far from winning.
Very far from winning.
Extremely far from winning.
The total opposite of winning, dude.
Yeah. That's actually embarrassing. Frivolous
Wow.
means is a nice
It
way of
has no
saying,
merit.
yeah, it was a nice way of saying, a professional way of saying, I can't believe you even came in here wasting my time.
Boy, over here lying again. Look at it. It's a line.
YouTuber is forced to pay 38K in attorney fees after censorship lawsuit fails.
Robert Steele didn't scam him. Robert Steele was doing his general scam, and YP thought
Wait,
he was gonna
Robert Steele.
capitalize.
I think this dude might be trolling
He
because
probably is.
if you're a YP fan, you know that Robert Steele is the guy that he keeps claiming is CIA that shouted him out and appointed him leader of the black community.
Gigi said that he was disgraced CIA, so
He was disgraced.
Going on?
All that Pizzagate shit and Hillary shit in the deep state, that all came from Robert Steele. That's why Robert Steele linked up with him in the first place, because he was pushing Robert Steele's shit
agenda.
Yeah, word for word, Steele and Robert. All that shit came from Robert Steele.
He was just regurgitating it.
And he uses Robert Steele as credentials.
You gonna steal the man's shit and then use his stuff to prop yours up. Just pitiful.
Yeah, exactly. And then when he died, you claim that it was all your information. Robert Steele only fucked with gave him the interview because he was the only one that believed him.
Talking about in Texas, no disrespect, I can give a fuck. Because we already have a notarized agreement that she violated. But all I'm gonna say is, listen.
Right, is the leader of the black community. Look at how y'all disrespecting y'all leaders. He is far from a leader.
No leader of mine.
What is he leading?
Hold on, he got Smeagol smoking a pipe on his avatar. He trolling.
Yeah. That's why I'm starting to think this got to be trolling. Got to be trolling.
Oh yeah, he trolling.
How can he lead? How can he be a leader and he can't even lead himself?
He can't lead himself out of paper bag. And y'all
the fuck are you talking about? You think he can lead a community and he can't even keep his own life together?
Still got the evidence from 2020 election. I still got the evidence. I'm not getting rid of that. That shit is coming out in my book. That shit is coming out in my book.
And all that information, any Trumper, that came directly from the Trumper community.
Trump
and he claimed
the truth of community. So yeah,
he claimed that he was the one that put it out, but I heard that shit on the fucking news
because it was already out there, bro.
Yeah.
Don't strain your brain. Don't try to make sense of the senseless. That boy lied.
The crazy thing about it is what bothers me is he be like, I put out this information, I put out that information, and people stole my stuff. Then how come I heard all the information that you put out
Because
before
he
you
stole it too.
from somebody else?
The most simple
Technically,
thing. He stole it
technically,
too.
any and everybody that puts the information out, if you want to be technical about it, it came from our ancestors. So if we go by your logic, wouldn't that be stealing from them, taking their information? Wouldn't that be the same logic? Because it all came from our ancestors. So how can you claim something that been here for thousands of years that our ancestors left for all of us?
Because it's just babble.
And that's the problem in the black community with these fake ass leaders. They take the information and it's not to further the black community, is to further their own
In
agenda.
pockets.
And that was the lesson that was learned these last 2 years with this whole conscious community debacle. The lesson in that
Been
was
learned.
stop putting niggas up on the pedestal. The information ain't for you to put them up on. Can't nobody get you closer to our creator than yourself.
Mr. Knowledge say he just posted something on TikTok. Hey, J Vision.
Can't nobody get you closer to our creator than you. Not even even if Jesus came back, he'll tell you closer to the creator than you can get yourself. Crazy thing about it is every fucking major prophet that's worshipped today all said the same thing. Don't worship me. I'm just like you. Don't put me on a pedestal. Every great leader is never self-appointed. They're chosen.
Odd Nation, the rise of young Pharaoh. Must be an old one. I don't see nothing new, Mr. Knowledge.
I'm not trolling. I saw YP in March in Washington and he was leading his followers. When?
Trolling. Now trolling.
When? Now I know you're lying. You definitely didn't see him in March. YP has not been in
No, he
Washington.
said he saw him march in Washington. He ain't been there though.
Yeah, when did YP go to Washington? I have not seen him march in Washington at all. When did this nigga go march in Washington? I thought she was in there asleep.
Psst.
I had to get all my legal work done.
Slug call you back?
I had to get all my legal work done. I got this raw ass large book bag on the way. Y'all about to see me in the morning, like I said. Also, I'm blocked on TikTok. I cannot go live into the first because I keep being falsely flagged. Shit I do. But y'all can feel free to DM me on TikTok and Girl Inc. If you need
You
legal
said
advice,
that drain the swamp
or
bullshit, but
anybody
that was
advice,
like 3 years ago. He said he saw him. Oh no, he saw him march in Washington. I thought he saying he saw him in March. And they wasn't his followers, they was Trump followers.
That was at the beginning of Trump election, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it wasn't his. He
And
said
that
he was
damn
leading
near
his
7
followers.
years ago.
When was he leading his followers? He was following somebody. How the fuck was he leading his followers and he was there following somebody else? He was there trying
to the Trump rally. Just stop.
And I love how y'all thanks for bringing that up, because he was there marching with the white racist militia trying to join a white racist militia. He was trying to join 1776 freedom. I mean, forever free. Go look up 1776 and see what the fuck happened that year. That shit is a racist white militia. He was trying to join. This is what he talking about when he said, I saw him march
And
in
all these
Washington.
people in court now for the shit they did on January 6th.
Exactly.
It's like, come on, man. And that's that
Yeah,
same
but
chick that was on that live with him looking like he was crazy.
fuck him, whatever your name is. When was he leading his followers though? Because he was there as a follower of Trump.
He went to a Trump rally. I mean,
He
come
was
on.
there as a follower. So how was he leading? What was he leading? He was actually trying to join another group, a white racist militia. These guys are classified under the government as a white as a militia, a racist militia at that.
Mental gymnastics of Olympic proportions to make this dude look on the up and up. You got better shit to do with your time.
Exactly.
Pitiful.
Yeah, Ty, wasn't you the one that sent me this information, or was it Dark Alchemist? What was his name? He ain't been here in a while. But I know Ty was sending me emails and information on this shit too. I think it was Ty that sent me this shit.
Could very well be. The mental gymnastics y'all
it was either Ty or Dark Alchemist.
Ridiculousness.
I haven't seen Dark Alchemist in a while. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, not
he
yet.
ain't been here in a while.
Yeah,
He what millions? He had 1 million total, and not all the money he got totaled up to $1 million.
Yeah, he made $1.5 million altogether.
We've moved from one event to the
in
other.
3 years.
The mental gymnastics Olympics. Man, stop. You listening
in
to
3
him
years.
tell you this shit and they ain't doing not a lick of research.
He was never a millionaire. He made $1 million altogether, but that don't make you a millionaire. That means you made $1 million altogether. It was never in it. To be a millionaire, you have to have $1 million all at once in your account at the same time.
More than 1 million.
More than 1 million. When you look at your account, it has to say 1 or 2 million at least for you to be a millionaire.
He lost
making $1 million altogether doesn't make you a millionaire. That just means that you made $1 million. And then the thing about it is, he spent the money faster than he got it. He spent that money faster than he got it. How long did it last? How long did he have it? How long did he have that house in Texas? What, 6 months?
Look, which campaign did you send money to, and how much did you send him? Let's just wrap this up real quick, like, so we can get back on topic. He's killing me. Fuck him. Fuck him.
He said he sent him money. Where he said that at?
No, I'm asking him how much did he send him in, and which campaign, so that we can go ahead and clear all this up. Well, you got to have sent him some money to be sitting up here swinging for him like that.
Yeah, because you definitely swinging for him.
King Mackie.
And the thing about it is, everything you saying getting shot down.
There's only one case I'm always gonna bring up. That's the Molly in the belt case. Because I could be this case.
I could, even if I wanted to defend this man, it's impossible.
Mental
it makes it impossible. I sent him $1K, but he said yeah, I remember that. with the lawyer. He told y'all that he was going to give y'all double back, right?
Bruh, just like
And
FBMG family,
send
that money
y'all
gone.
1 penny back.
You ain't
I
getting that
remember
back.
that. I got that video of him asking for money for the lawyer that he never used. Well, actually, he did use, but he didn't need money for it because they take those
That was legal aid.
when you get cases like that, the lawyer doesn't get paid until you get paid. He takes it right off the top or
You ain't
whatever
getting
you
it from
win.
him.
So he collected money for a lawyer he didn't even need money for.
But wait, okay. Since I was right about that, you sent
He
him
said
that
he's still
1K,
waiting on
right?
his return.
Wait,
Oh,
bro.
you gonna be waiting for the rest of your life.
Wait, bro. You sent Pharaoh that 1K. Pharaoh misused your money.
Yep.
So why in your right mind are you over here trying to cape for the nigga that got your money?
That literally scammed you.
I'm waiting. I really want to answer to this. I'm not being facetious. I want to answer.
And the crazy thing about it is,
You
y'all
don't
say
stop
he
this
don't.
right now.
Y'all
Right here,
say
right
he
now.
don't scam, but then you say he sent him $1,000. He said he was gonna give you double back, and you still waiting on it. That's a scam in itself.
And you talking about a march that happened before lockdown, over half a decade ago. So what's your reasoning behind being here today telling us that we wrong because you still ain't saw no return on your money?
And I'm not finna keep letting him shit on black folks.
I'm waiting. All you got is yes.
Yeah, this is entertaining, but there's still a serious aspect to him scamming, hitting on black folks,
No, I'm talking exclusively to fuck them right now.
and he trying to appeal to a younger crowd. No, you
It's
said this is
fucked up,
fucked up.
but it's
What's
fucked up,
fucked
but
up?
it is what it is. Yeah, I
What's
know it's
fucked up?
fucked
What
up. He
we
scammed
doing?
your money. No, he talking about Pharaoh. Yeah, it's fucked up. He
Oh
scammed
yeah,
your money.
yeah.
But
He
like I
scammed.
said before, he scammed you. So what's your reasoning behind coming over here trying to aggravate the hell out of us? Caping for
He
this
made
nigga that stole your money.
the
You
nigga
ain't
made
gonna get your money back.
1.5 million, right? And I guarantee you, he made 1.5 million, right? I guarantee you, half of that shit came from scamming the people.
Fuck him. I got a tip for you.
Other than that,
Take that receipt from where you sent him that money and take it to the courts for the statute of limitations over.
Right.
Get everybody you know that sent him some money to go with you. You won't get your money back, but you'll get some sense of satisfaction because you'll have justice.
And it's on
It'll
video,
do you
so he
way more
can't deny
good.
it.
It'll do way more good at the end of the day instead of playing mental gymnastics with yourself for why you didn't get scammed.
Yeah, he that money ain't coming back. That nigga homeless.
Look at his face.
Collected millions of dollars.
He looked like he finna ask somebody, can they wash their windshield for a couple of dollars? And you think he gonna send you your money back? Feds not local, right, Carolina kid?
all I can say. And no disrespect to the women, but y'all not gonna build Cosby. So if you're not trying to one night stand me, or if you're not trying to be wifey, don't even come to fuck around me.
So basically, if you're not trying to fuck, don't come around him. You sound like
This
a
is my
creep.
TED talk for today.
I don't get like what he says make no sense. I don't want to be around y'all. I don't want to talk to y'all. Blah blah. But somehow, some way, you keep finding yourself around us. You keep finding yourself talking to us. Somehow, some way.
I ain't got time for that shit. I ain't got time for
Told
no
y'all
bitch
my
that know I
medication
did
wasn't
something I
hitting
did.
right.
Get a bag out of me. That shit.
Cleo is Cleo.
Like I said, it's all the way up in this stuff. But yeah, y'all can go watch.
I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think there's going to be women that said you did something to him to get it back. You're fucking broke. What are they going to get from you?
Oh, you know what? I think the only reason that Camille and Golden took him to court about that child support was so he leave him the fuck alone.
Exactly. And they to take their power back. Is to take their fucking power back. You gonna help me with these kids, and I'm not, and I'm not gonna have to. I'm not kissing your ass for you to do it. Because that's basically what you wanted. You keep talking about you.
He
You
live on
offer,
YouTube now.
you offered him. You offered double and this, that, and the third. Yup, he is. I was ready to end this shit, but never mind.
Hey, we ain't never gonna get to these books.
I ain't had shit else to do right now anyway.
Buffalo Galleria Mall doing legal work. Lord Jesus, he in the mall acting a donkey. And he got on that same turtleneck from last night, yo.
He's still
Double D.
Yeah,
he is over there wolfed up.
Whether they got kids or not, where are their fathers? Like, why are they? It's like a black little spider. Like, why y'all keep consuming the people that y'all procreating with? You know.
He over there ranting in the Galleria Mall.
Somebody
call security.
Right. And if you can't answer that question,
God,
you gotta get the fuck away from him.
Fuck them. Don't go over there and do nothing stupid and get yourself locked up. Then you're gonna be out of more money.
I'm not stepping in and go that road. I don't care what nobody say. I'm not doing it. I already done tried that shit before, baby girl.
Because you know he broke.
Kids, that shit
they just gonna block you out the chat.
No, I don't know if he's talking about it person
that shit
or
only
in
go
the
two
chat.
ways.
Look, watch this.
You was lying, and I found out you was lying about that man because you did me the way you did that man, or that man is garbage, and now I'm about to have to damn near whoop his ass or get into a confrontation with him because now he only want to come around because I'm talking to you. Exactly. So the way you're gonna avoid that
for the donation
is
thank you for the super chat.
Now look,
I'm just not gonna talk to you at all.
Put fraud ass nigga in there.
I'm like shit.
That's because you already blocked.
I don't know what
now look, I just refreshed it. Gone.
Watch this.
Page is over.
I can't even type in that motherfucker. I just refreshed it. It's gone.
And I'm like, I ain't about to be not.
Look. Bob Brown first in the chat.
To be raising somebody else's kids.
Captain Yes Man.
Let's see if that
somebody just said in my comments, I would be careful in the open in Buffalo after all the ops.
Yeah, there
especially Richard. Do you hear that?
Get your behind out them folk mall. I'm not blocked. Right, Carolina kid. Cause you see he ain't put shit in the chat yet. Lord, fuck him on his way to Galleria Mall.
Sister must have kicked him out.
But I know she's ready for me to go because I'm ready to go too. I don't want to be there. Like I said, I'm about to book a flight and dip. I just had to get my transcript. Now I got my transcript, I'm out. But she just texted me. She said, "What am I?" She said, "I said."
He been in there arguing with that baby too much.
That
she
was
gotta
somebody
go.
else,
The sister must have said, "Look, man,
I'm gonna say, I don't leave trash and I don't have shit around.
Nigga, please put a pile of trash behind you last night.
Nor do I eat meat or anything. I'm in the mall.
Didn't Reggie tell him he had to clean his shit up?
Yes.
When he was at Reggie's house,
you can find them USB sticks.
His sister probably said, "Look, man, you ain't gonna be sitting in my house all day."
He arguing with the baby over food, leaving trash everywhere. You got to go.
Yep. Sister probably was like, "Look, man, you ain't gonna be sitting in my house all goddamn day. I ain't gonna."
Last night, Rant did it. I told
Yep. You gotta go find something to do. You ain't gonna be sitting here all day ranting on the internet.
you. Leaving trash everywhere.
My baby want to play in her room. She can't play in her room
First,
because
he
you
got
in there
kicked out
ranting.
the baby room. Now he get kicked out the house. Cause notice he wasn't in the baby room last night.
Nope.
She been
Nah,
trying
it
to
looked like he
squeeze
was.
his ass out the door. No, cause remember it was dolls and shit on the dresser behind him. Wasn't shit up there but trash last night.
That's what I'm saying. It looked like he was in the baby room. He was just on the floor.
He in the mall because she done told him to get out the house for the day.
Uh-huh. She probably told that nigga, "Look, man, you gotta go do something."
Gave
See
his
me in the
ass
mall eating right now?
$20 and kicked him out for the day.
I might text him. Don't text me that. A long story short, I'm like, man, who worried about
Eventually, your space gonna run out in
Bull Junior?
StreamYard.
Yo, I'm getting nervous now because
Don't
old
play with
boy
me.
ain't typed in
That
neither
nigga spin
chat.
that corner right now. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker in the mall. I'm gonna take his ass right over that goddamn top tier.
But
If I gotta go
eventually,
over
he
that
ain't
bitch,
gonna
I'm
be
do
able
about
it.
to
to have
go.
a son-in-law, Remy.
I said this.
Huh?
I'm about to have a son-in-law.
Oh shit.
He ain't proposed to her yet, but he over there speaking French to her.
Oh shit. But
Oh
eventually,
no.
he ain't gonna be able to go live on StreamYard unless he buy a paid account, because that free account only the storage only lasts for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Say nobody worry about that nigga. That nigga ain't want to give me the fair one since 6th grade.
Almost.
He's
And
just a
she
hoe.
have her
He do
way.
hoe shit.
See, now you saying he telling the story about Richard not wanting to give the fair one, but in the live we just played from last night, you said you met him because he saw you getting money on the block.
Don't play with me.
Right. She already got to clean up behind the baby. Now she got him too. He gonna pull her son. Decide he might.
These fries good, y'all. I swear to God, this smoothie is so good.
Yo, fuck him. Are you still here?
It is. Let me ask you a question, baby. You hear me? You ever had a random person say say that you owe them some money?
Okay, I
Like
was finna
random.
say.
You're just so
You
pretty.
scared me.
You're welcome. Yeah, like
I think he blocked you.
I don't know why people be doing that. Random motherfuckers keep saying I owe them money.
He talking about
That's what I'm
you.
saying. People think you got some money. They're basically trying to extort you, right?
He talking about you. Fuck him. He can still see them comments.
What?
He talking
My bad,
about
I
fuck
stepped
him.
away.
He talking about fuck him. He can still see them comments talking about what you gonna do if a random person say you owe them money. He saw it. He just blocked it so couldn't nobody else see it.
This shit goes down. It go down with me.
What you doing?
So what? How much you like music? I love music too. I got a good ear for it. I'm telling you. But what you thinking about? Why you
Yeah, it
saying
is.
that you
Fuck
like
him.
music?
We've been trying to tell y'all though.
So you try to listen to music and it make you feel better? Yeah, it's therapeutic. It's called cymatics. I'm telling you, it's one song I don't never want to hear again though. And I'm not a hater. I'm finna tell you who it is. I don't really know her ass though, so I'm not hating on her. There's one song I never want to hear again. I'm telling you now. It's that bitch. It's that fucking bitch, Queen Najla. I don't listen to that bitch either, but she got one. Remember, listen to me. She did Chris dirty, but she ran off with the clearance nigga. So she tried to make it seem like Chris was this bad man, but she really ran off to go suck dick for the deal. Let's just be honest. That's what she did.
Who we talking about?
But it's like, bitch, if
He
you
talking
wanted to
about
leave your
Rihanna and
nigga
Chris Brown.
and go with another nigga that you thought would take your career somewhere, you should have just did that. You ain't have to.
Wait a minute. Jay-Z was the one that discovered her from the rip. What are you talking about?
He trying to prove an unprovable point.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Jay-Z found her from the very beginning.
He talking about when Chris Brown tapped Rihanna and the Tater in the car.
Mm.
Talking about
To
she
lie
ran
on him
off
and say
with
that he was doing something he ain't do.
shit. That shit was on film.
I mean, they were fighting each other. Like, you can tell that they were fighting each other because when do you bite? He bit her fingers. The only way I would be able to bite your fingers is if some other singer. The only way I would be able to
That's what you talking about. But then
the only way I would be able to bite. I thought you were talking about Chris Brown.
That's what I thought. But who was Chris?
Oh no. But think about it though. Like with that situation with Chris Brown shit. If I'm driving, the only way I'll be able to bite your fingers is if you are trying to hit me in the face. You're trying to scratch my face.
Parking lot.
Yeah, that's the only way I'll be able to, bite your fingers. Is if you put them in my face somehow, some way.
Well, that can happen two ways. By being
like, don't break up with me and say I was.
Oh yeah, and I'm not saying he wasn't the aggressor. I'm saying from the details, it sounds like they were fighting each other.
They parked in the parking lot. That's what I'm saying. That's what one thing.
Yeah,
so he had
the details of it sound like and you can tell he was young and dumb because it never happened again.
No, that ain't true. Now
people like that.
No, that ain't.
That happens in every relationship. I haven't heard any other women come out and say
it's another one that he was in that slap boxing with somewhere.
Right? Yeah, I know Chris crazy. I'm not saying that nigga not crazy. The nigga is throat.
He did songs with Queen Naja too.
He has a attitude problem.
Oh, Chris Sales.
And
she broke up with Chris and with a guy named Clarence.
You could tell Chris Brown got a temper problem.
Well, wasn't he staying at Diddy house too?
Queen Naja and Chris Sales are a YouTube couple. Oh, Chris with this guy named
Usher staying at Diddy house when they was little.
I know Usher was. And they used to sleep in the bed.
I was doing something I wasn't doing with you.
I know the cereal in the morning time.
But I said to say, my baby mom used to listen to that bitch all the time. I used to hate hearing this bitch. I used to be like, cut this fucking bitch off. I don't like her either.
Yeah, Karuchi got up out of there real quick.
I don't want to hear that fucking bitch. Like I said, I don't want to hear that fucking bitch. Like I said, I never want to hear her.
He was really in love.
My baby mother made me hate that song. I don't know what the fuck that song was, man. My baby mother made me hate that song.
He was so in love with Karuchi that he was ready to rumble niggas just for liking her picture.
I'm telling you.
I don't mean it.
She never want to share the space. Like I said, my baby mother never want to share. Like,
excuse me.
If she was watching something on TV, she want to watch what she want to watch, and like I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I don't want to watch it, I'm gonna watch it while you watch it. But then it's like, bitch, you want to make my time for when I'm watching something or when I'm listening to something. You want to make that shit unbearable. You know? Let's say me and you roommates. I'm not gonna debo you, so I might be like, okay, babe, turn on the movie you want to watch, whatever you pick, and I'm gonna turn on something, whatever I pick. And that's how it is. But imagine when it's my time to turn my shit on, you like, oh, I don't want to watch this, cut this, I can't even watch my shit, you know? Or you want to listen to the music you want to listen to, but I gotta hear those huffs and puffs when I want to hear my shit. But I said that to say, man, listen to me. I never want to hear that bitch queen again in my life. Man. Y'all never want to hear that bitch again in my life. I don't mind if the movie is long, but it better have my attention. You know what? Yeah, it better have some action, or it better be good. You're not about to have me sitting there for 2 hours with no trash ass dialogue. You know? Hell no, like I said, hell no. Hell no. Somebody said, why you not gonna go see Camille and your son? A mother won't stop a father from seeing his son if he's there for him. YP Cat. Ain't that's not true? Yeah, I'm on YouTube, but nobody can hear you. You in my headphones. I'm just reading you my comments while I'm putting some in my law book. But and seeing if somebody needs some legal advice. I have to pull up on me though. But long story short, that is a lie. You feel me? That's a lie. Yes, they will. Like bitches stop niggas from seeing their kids all the time. Yeah. And the reason I ain't going to her house is because, like I said, when I go there, I'm pulling up with who the fuck I need to pull up with. Because if somebody need to get shot, they ass gonna get shot. Like I said, I'm not playing them games. But the reason I'm not going there now is because, bitch, don't lie and say I'm hitting you. Don't you want to go be a fucking prostitute, bitch? Go do that. But do not blame the actions of whoever the fuck you hanging with on me. Okay, so I'm not going to this bitch house for her to say I'm doing something I'm not doing. I ain't trying to, like I said, she could drop my son off.
No, you're not going to her house because you didn't said all that shit about her father and her family. And you know, once you, yeah, you know, you go over there, that's your ass, Mr. Postman. That's why you ain't going over there. You done threatened everybody in her family. You didn't talk shit about her dad, her uncles, her relatives, and they all waiting to whoop your ass. That's why you not going over there.
And go do
Did you
whatever the
ask me
fuck it is
something?
you do during a daily basis. I don't give a fuck. But my point is, this is why I don't fuck with neither one of my baby mothers. Because y'all want to run the streets, which is fine, but you wanted to run the streets. And you know that me as a father, I'm gonna check certain shit when it comes to my kids.
Hey,
If you
Jenny.
was willing to throw me under the bus and try to get me in jail, facing 20, 30, 40 fucking years for
How
some
did they
shit that
throw
I
you
not
under the
only
bus?
did not do, you know your ass.
How did they
You
throw
was
you
the
under
one
the
in the
bus?
courtroom showing his ass, whether in
Yeah,
person or in Zoom.
you were threatening them all through the internet.
Shot up the house.
Yeah, you shot up her one of their houses.
You know, put
Bro,
your
what the
hands
fuck are
on
you
both
talking
of them.
about?
This is lying. So I'm not going to that bitch
What you
house.
talk about? They got a
Somebody
whole
said I got robbed at my
series.
fatherhood. Yeah, that
He
happened.
off
But
the
I'm like, I'm
drugs
not going to
now,
that bitch house
allegedly.
so she could lie and say, oh, I'm scared of this or I'm scared of him and da da da. Like, but you're not afraid of me. You're not afraid of me. Maybe now you are, but then you wasn't.
That's how you can tell he's using the basic. Like it's not even 720. That's like 480.
But I'm like, nah,
God damn.
don't play
Hold
with me.
on, wait
Like
a
I said,
minute,
I ain't going
Paul.
over there. I'm gonna let everybody.
He got a milkshake sitting up
Yeah, this
there
shit is.
eating French fries at the mall. I thought he was vegan. That's not a smoothie. That's a milkshake, a vanilla milkshake.
I just now caught that. I did see him eat a fry. I didn't see him eat nothing else. But I
Yeah,
did see the
but when he
fry.
pulled that drink up, that was a whole milkshake. Hey,
But
Retro
French
Man,
fries is the potatoes though. That's the point.
that's fine. But then I think he eating chicken nuggets.
Uh, bro, that's crazy. I don't remember ever. I ain't never seen no vegan restaurants in the mall neither.
I done had a
Well,
lot of
might
smoothies.
it might vary in different states, but I have never ever I've yet to seen a vegan restaurant in the mall. I've
Look,
seen like
I done had a
vegan
lot of smoothies.
smoothies. Yeah, like the vegan smoothies, but it looked
Smoothies
like
are
he got
vegan by default.
it looked like he got all his food and stuff from the same place.
In the world keeps saying what the fuck you did.
Nah, that's a
And I'm gonna
milkshake.
present my
You can
case.
look at the cup and tell that's a
And all I
milkshake.
want is drink.
Milkshakes the
But
Oh,
smoothie.
let's
you're
go
afraid
back.
to the lions. You know your ass is lying.
Ain't no vegan spots
So
in
I'm not going
Buffalo,
to that bitch
especially not in the
house.
Galleria
Somebody said I
Mall.
got robbed at my fatherhood. Yeah, that'll happen. But I'm like, I'm not going to that bitch house so she could lie and say, oh, I'm scared of this or I'm scared of him and da da da. Like, but you're not afraid of me. You're not afraid of me.
What do you
Maybe
mean?
now you
Wow,
are,
man,
but then you
pulled
wasn't.
that cup up, but that was it ain't the vanilla that's the problem. Vanilla comes from a
But
plant.
I'm like, nah, don't play with
The
me.
milk.
Like I said, I ain't going over there.
If that's a milkshake,
I'm
but
gonna let everybody in
smoothie,
the world keep seeing what the
the only kind of smoothie you can get is white is like coconut.
Oh shit, baby.
Somebody said they feel me. Yes, yes. Bitches be lying. Not all the time though. But in America, yeah. My ex called them. Listen to me. If you call 911 on me, your ass gonna be leaving with them. Cause I'm gonna immediately say write this bitch up for vexatious litigation or uh abusive litigation and get her ass up out of here. Because 911 is not to control no man
No,
life and it's not to
Ty,
control no
because it
woman
would
life.
no longer be white. Bananas are a yellowish color with black spots in it. When you blend that up, it wouldn't be white no more.
Yeah. If your baby
EQ
father
with his
tripping, this is
mind
God. What you
open.
say, baby?
That's what I'm saying. You unless you're getting a pure coconut milkshake with some kind of clear extract in it. The only thing that come in white is a vanilla milkshake. Milk, cream. All of those things are not
I ain't gonna
vegan.
lie, y'all. I can't eat the rest of the pastelito right now. And I got a damn side of ribs.
He said he got a side of ribs.
Buffalo cool outside though. Like I said, I just don't like being in the cold.
Really? Is that what he just said? He would.
Don't you hate when you're doing good and then people come try to act
right before that? Right before he started
Don't
picking
you
his
hate when you're
teeth.
doing good and then people come try to act like they giving you some form of advice? You know? With your pretty self. Huh? I said, don't you hate when you're doing good or you doing what you're supposed to do and then people act like they giving you some form of advice?
I ain't crazy.
Like, I don't like when motherfuckers try to act like they trying to advise me. Like, don't try to advise me, nigga. Like, I'm doing better than you. I'm about to be a trillionaire. What you doing with your fuck ass life besides commenting on me? You know what I'm saying?
All these things together mean what, family?
Bro.
Not vegan. That nigga said he wanted a side of ribs. He said he got a side of ribs.
The fact that you keep telling people that you're about to be a trillionaire and you think that makes you better than them. Nigga, We don't give a fuck. You can keep talking about you about to be a trillionaire all you want. We talking about what's going on right now, nigga. You are homeless.
Bro,
But
2 days
where I'm
ago,
gonna stop this shit at.
2 days ago, he was fighting with that baby over a pack of ramen, crying and screaming about he was vegan. Now, 2 days later, he's sitting up here drinking a vanilla milkshake, talking about, yeah, I got a side of ribs.
Wow.
Mm.
Flip flopping ass nigga. Like I said, flip flopping ass nigga.
Right, Ronay. I don't know why. I'm just stuck on that. He fought with that baby over a pack of ramen.
Are we gonna come back tonight and finish the live that he doing now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go live in about it's 1:52.
I'll be back tonight around like 8.
I'm gonna go live about 3:30 Eastern time, I think. Yeah, because I gotta run to the store.
All right. Well, shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody that stopped by. Like we say, every live stream is y'all who make these lives lit. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Make sure it's on all so you can be alerted and notified whenever we drop this heat. It's your boy, the one and only Brenda's baby, Remiel Ma'at, here with my sis.
Tripsy's Treehouse, where it's always swinging.
You were just tuned into my TV. I see y'all when I see y'all. Well, we see y'all when we see y'all later on tonight. Until then,
peace.
You better be careful, little buddy.